heed of what we're doing. During that 30 days, if you have any legal movements going, you need to do it during that period of time. There are some of our tribes, like Ihangtwa, right before the meeting, we were going to file an injunction. And then the call came, so we put off, we won't say what we're going to do about that because that's a strategy. But if there are other tribes that have other nations that need to do something, this 30 days is very important. It's not for us to sit idly. And I know you haven't been doing that, but it's very important because it's a call to leadership and prayer and nationhood and individualhood, because there's a lot of things in the camp that we could take care of. So
Oh my God.
continue building the good relationships, being a good relative. And those of you that come from other nations, I heard something the other night up at the casino and it made my heart sad, but at the same time I think it's a learning, because people come from many different worlds. I was standing in there and this Scott Woyakte woman came up and she was crying. And she said, I drove here all the way from California, but I'm turning around and going home because nobody accepted me. So just know that when you come from other nations, we accept you in our heart. We just don't have time to make it all right for you. Can you understand that? It's not like the welcome wagon. We don't have a welcome wagon. So we just encourage the other Scott Woyate to take care of your people when they come, to explain to them, to kind of orient them. There are protocols, and because of the horn being put in place, some of those wo'ope are going to be brought back. So you'll have to, for the women, the Wiyan Okoraki are stepping forward, and so we'll be it's giving instruction for the women.
Dope.
And at the circle this morning, some of you told me why we heard me tell you why we wear skirts. Because this is a ceremony. If you didn't come for a welcome wagon, you came to a ceremony. And so the teepee, the 13th pole, is the woman's pole. And when that last pole is put up and the teepee folds the canvas, the iokea folds around the teepee, that's the skirt that is protecting the family. That's this. So it's no fashion thing. It's just that you have that co-creator power. So when we ask you to wear those skirts, that's why. You're representing that strong teepee that protects our nation. So those of you that come from other nations, please respect that. Because when I go to your home, I will want you to tell me what is acceptable. Okay? So we ask you to do that, and I know that anybody can make a skirt. Even my son. He can make a skirt for his wife. So we encourage you to do that, to respect our ways. And at the same time, we pray for patience, we pray for solidarity, we pray for unity, and we are so proud of all of you that are here. Don't forget that. We may every now and then feel like we need to say something to keep things a certain amount of order, but especially the delegations from all across Turtle Island that have come from the indigenous fires, we so love your coming here. I do want to say something for Standing Rock, because I know how it goes as a leader. Some of you have felt bad because you can no longer charge your phones and your computers up at the casino. There's some new rules that have come in. You just need to know that the casino has lost money. They've lost their business from Bismarck. So just know that they're not being Shicha. They have to survive as a business. And as another fire, I need to say that, because they may not say that. So their casino has lost money. So I'm not telling you to go gamble, but they just don't have the clientele that they had before we came. So they're struggling too. So I just want to put that out there. They're not being mean. It's just the reality and the fact of life that life has to go on for them after we're all gone. But for now, this is the most powerful time on Turtle Island, and I love you all. Go Peter.
Oh, thank you. Relatives, we have some relatives that came here to present themselves.